Very good. Look at that.
Well,
Hello.
hi. Hi, little pal. What you doing, playing with your truck?
Yeah.
That's nice, son.
Kim,
Yes.
is there anything I can do for you?
No, thanks very much. It's just kind of a rough day. I'm sure you can understand.
It is a beautiful autumn day. I thought I'd take Chris to the park to play.
Ooh, that sounds like fun, doesn't it? Whoa, boy! That'd be nice. I tell you what, when you're out in the park, why don't you get a bunch of colored leaves, okay, and bring them home, and then Mom will show you after your nap. I'll show you how to wax them. And you know what? They keep their color all winter long. What do you think about that? Okay?
Mommy,
What,
is Daddy gone?
Well, in a way, yes. But he's not very far. And he's going to come and visit you often.
Hey, big guy, why don't we get your jacket on, okay?
Mommy,
Yeah?
will you be here when I get back?
Oh, God, Chris. Honey, of course I will be. You know what? I love you so much. And your daddy does, too. Okay? So you put your jacket on, and you have lots of fun in that park. And then when you come back this afternoon, I tell you what, we'll just spend a lot of time together, okay? Is that all right with you?
Huh? Yeah? It's okay, son.
See you later.
Okay, see you later, Mom.
See you later, bye.
Bye, son. Bye, thank you.
I know how hurt you are, Kim, but I honestly don't think letting Bob walk out of here is going to make things any better. Take it from someone who knows. This world is made for couples. And from now on, every love song you hear is going to remind you of Bob.
Boy, I sure wish I could fit in that suitcase.
What are you doing home?
Well, I threw myself on Mac's mercy, convinced him to give me a couple of hours so I could say a proper goodbye and take you to the airport.
Oh, that's wonderful. Remind me to thank Mac when I get back.
I still can't believe how a simple cop like me got lucky enough to marry a class act like you.
Oh, I guess the truth finally be told. I have no taste. Oh, come on. Don't you know by now you're the best thing that ever happened to me? Don't you know by now how much I love you?
Well, if I didn't, I guess this little rascal here is proof of that, huh? I'm gonna miss you, Barbara. I'm gonna miss you.
I missed you so much last night.
I missed you, too. But we both probably got a better night's sleep than we've had in a while.
Oh, the dickens. Who needs sleep at our age?
Oh, my heavens, what is it about my office that makes all my employees choose it for a trysting place?
And a good morning to you, too, Lucinda.
I am not your employee, Lucinda. I am your attorney.
Darling, oh, darling. Come on, you work for me, and so does Jane.
Not for long, if you keep on making these disparaging remarks about our relationship.
Objection sustained. If in return you will rein in your darling old libido. And just respect the sanctity of my office, both of you.
I'll get you your coffee,
Thank you,
Lucinda.
Jane. I need it. All right. To business. We've got an hour. John is going to be here in 1 hour with Duke. What have you come up with so that I do not have to sign the adoption papers today?
I was hoping you had reconsidered.
Reconsider why?
pretty yellow thing. I'm going to have breakfast with my husband, John. The phone rings. Tom tells John something about Duke. And John just rushes off. I don't know where he went or what's going on about anything.
I wonder if there's any connection. When I got to my office this morning, there was a message from Duke.
What did he want?
I have no idea. I called him back, but there was no answer.
Hi, John.
Hi, Tom. Hey, what's up with Duke? Why are you so worried about him?
Well, we're not worried about him, actually.
Why do you call me then and ask me if I know where he is? I thought you had a tail on him at all times.
Well, I think we better tell him, Tom.
Tell me what? What's happened to my son?
As the world turns. This portion brought to you today by Vidal Sassoon Ultra Care. The benefits of a shampoo, conditioner, and finishing rinse, all in one.
At Vidal Sassoon, we believe getting hair into superior salon condition takes 3 steps: shampoo, conditioner, and finishing rinse. Now, the benefits of these 3 salon steps are in one bottle. Introducing Ultra Care, the first salon shampoo and protein conditioner with the benefits of a finishing rinse. This final step helps seal and protect hair from styling stress. Shampooing, conditioning, even finishing, all in one. For salon quality hair, 3 benefits, 1 bottle. Ultra Care.
Everybody loves to squeeze. Squeeze!
Sherman says, don't hold back. Every family needs squeezing. Don't resist. If it's soft, who needs a reason? Everyone should have some squeezing fun. And with squeezable softness, Sherman's the one. Don't hold back. Everybody agrees. Take that softness and give it a squeeze. Don't hold back. Everybody loves a little squeeze.
You know what, Raleigh? Coach says if I work my fundamentals, maybe in 10 years, I can have a shot at the bigs. Guess if you're coming with me, Raleigh, you gotta work the fundamentals too.
Alpo, all the meat dogs love, fortified with all the vitamins and minerals they need to eat well and be well into the future.
Coach says I can really go places. But I'm not going anywhere without you, Raleigh.
No, nothing's happened to Duke, as far as we know, but Mendenhoff called this morning, you know, the FBI man who's been trailing him, and he was with him when he left the apartment, but then, well, traffic was really heavy downtown, and he lost Duke's van at a stoplight.
He what?
Well, we put a call into all the squad cars in the area. They've got a description of Duke's van. Somebody's liable to spot him. So.
Yeah, and they'll stay with him until Mendenhoff can catch up.
Yeah, and what if they don't spot him? What if Lombard's men have already gotten to him? Your man sounds very incompetent.
Well, do you know Duke's schedule? I mean, do you know if he had classes this morning?
I don't know what his schedule is. He's supposed to meet us at noon to sign the adoption papers. Maybe Leanne knows what his schedule is.
Well, no, we already left a message at the Fine Arts office on campus.
Maybe he's back in his apartment?
No, he's not. We tried him there a minute ago, and he didn't answer, and we left had him paged at Memorial.
Okay, I'm going over to the hospital to see if he's scheduled to work today.
Wait, John, you can't do that. Nobody can know about this. If Lombard finds out that Duke's about to testify in his trial, you're going to put Duke in a lot of trouble.
Well, it sounds to me like he may already be in a lot of trouble. I mean, if he doesn't show up to sign the papers, I guess we can be sure, right?
Do me a favor here. Since you're going to Memorial, would you give these to my dad?
Well, those keys?
Just, would you give them to him, please?
Hi, John.
Have you seen Duke this morning?
Oh, why? What's that? What in the world? What's that all about?
Well, whoever knows with him.
Isn't that the truth? Margot, look, I hope the 2 of you will forgive me for just popping in like this. I called your offices, and they said that you were both at home. Tommy, I am so worried about your father. You know he's moved out of the house.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to sublet Barbara's apartment from Blake.
Oh, dear. How did this ever happen? Oh, I wish I could do something.
Well, I think the best thing for us to do is just let Dad and Kim work this out between themselves.
Well,
Hello? Oh, Leanne, good, you got my message. Have you seen Duke around campus this morning?
Oh, he's so sweet. I love him. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You know, I mean, it's really for the rascal here, but...
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't figure that part out. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take him to New York, and if this little guy starts acting up, maybe this guy will calm him down.
Well, yeah, see, I mean, that's what it's for. Great minds think alike, you know? Oh, you know, hon, I know you keep telling me not to worry, but listen, I mean, what if this baby does come early? I keep thinking about you on a plane and then all alone in New York.
Well, you know, Dr. Samuel said there's no reason for us to expect me to go into early labor, and in case it does happen, she's got me all lined up with an OB in Manhattan. We've faxed all the records out there. She's spoken to him already, and we've covered all the bases.
All right, if you say so, but I want you to know I'm going to be biting my nails until you get back here.
You can do something a lot more constructive than that, you know.
Like?
Get that new decorator to put the finishing touches on the nursery before I get back.
I can handle that. God, I wish I could go with you. I wish I was one of those high-powered executives like Kirk Anderson who gets to make his own damn schedule.
Well, if you were, you wouldn't be the man that I married. The man I love so much.
If Miss Jameson is everything that you say she is, Kirk, then I want to meet her as soon as possible. Fly her out tomorrow.
Well, I don't know if she'll be able to make it on such a short notice, but I'll do my best.
Okay, that's settled. And I'm going to meet with Miss Hall. So it seems to me there's no reason for you to remain in New York. Fly home today.
No, I want to interview the rest of the people we agreed to see, in case you don't like Nina or Connor.
Yeah. You want to be in New York because Ellie is going to be there with Barbara's show.
Sure, that's part of it. But how do you think your negotiations with Connor and Nina are going to go if they know that I've canceled all my other appointments? Right or wrong?
Absolutely right. Stay where you are. But I don't want to see any candlelit dinners with Ellie on your expense sheets.
Why are you in such a foul mood this morning? Better yet, don't tell me.
Get on with it, Kirk. All right, darling. Now, look. Just got to come up with some reason, something presentable, something so that I do not have to sign the adoption papers.
Lucinda, I've been telling you, there is nothing.
Well, I don't believe that. I mean, there's got to be something. You know, once this boy is officially my son, I shudder to say it. You know, he's right there. He's right there in line with all my legal heirs. That's it. That's it. That's the way I can stall anyway.
I don't want to hear it.
If this boy is going to be one of my legal heirs, I have responsibilities. I should discuss this with, never mind, Lily, she doesn't get, but with Sierra. With Sierra. She has a son, my grandson. Oh, yes. I mean, I have to discuss it with her before I put anything in black and white. I cannot do it on the phone. I must go down to Montego to see Sierra in person. Voila.
You really are grasping at straws. Oh, you've already put yourself at great risk by sending Philip Lombard that phony issue of Inside Oakdale that you had dummied up for him. Do you have any idea what he'd do to you if he found out that you tricked him?
Why would he find out?
Oh, please, please, just tell John the truth. Show him the lavender.
Oh, my God, the lavender.
It'd solve all your problems, Lucinda.
Gosh, I just wonder why. Why did John rush off? Why did Duke want to talk to you?
Well, we'll soon find out when they come here to sign the adoption papers.
Even if you make international calls, Sprint can help you select the right savings plan.
Bonjour. Are we in the
Ne quittez pas, Marie. $1 here, a franc there, it all adds up.
There was no joy in Diaperville. The team was all wet. First out was Loves, then Pampers. But hold on, fans, don't fret. Here comes Mighty Huggies with the driest diaper yet.
Yes, fans, Huggies diapers for him and her have leakage control shields to help block leaks and a unique inner layer to keep skin drier than Pampers or Loves.
Now the pitcher throws his fastball, and now the game is won. For Huggies has come through, and it's a home run. Huggies, happily ever after.
Mama heart keeps yellow dandy like a dandelion. Oh, you know I love my mama.
Clorox 2-Color Safe Bleach cleans, makes colors pop, better than detergent alone.
Mama's got the magic of Clorox too.
To be or not to be, that is the question.
Without help, our Olympic hopefuls may never get the chance to compete. Minute Maid would like to make sure they do, so we'll make a contribution to the U.S. Olympic Hopefuls Fund every time you buy a Minute Maid product. Before life takes these kids somewhere else, won't you help us take them to the Olympics?
It's the only television show that has actually saved lives. Possibly the most important show your family can watch. An all-new Rescue 911, Tuesday.
Do you have the running order of the show? I need it.
Somewhere. Would you get that, please?
Montgomery and Associates, Ellie Snyder, may I help you?
Kirk-a-doodle, how are you? What's up?
I want to make plans for tonight. What time's your plane get in?
About 5 o'clock, but I don't know how long it'll take us to get into town with the traffic. Then we have to go directly to the hotel. We have to unpack all the things, so dinner's definitely out, but hopefully I'll get to see you at some point later.
We have the rest of the night, don't we?
Yeah, but remember I have to get up super early in the morning. Now, you are never going to believe who spent the night with me last night at the yacht.
Excuse me?
Iva. We sat up till all hours of the night, and that is something that we have never done. Isn't that great? Oh, I gotta go. I got a ton of work to do. All right. Yeah, the hotel's 3 blocks from your hotel. Me too. Bye.
Listen, I want to remind you, okay, I need you to make some notes on the PR account for Lawrence Industries before you go to New York, because I have a meeting with Monica.
Okay, I'm gonna do it right now.
Aha! There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Oh, really? Why?
Just to tell you once again, before I leave, how much I'm going to miss you.
I'm going to miss you, too.
So come with me.
Paul, you know that I can't. I can't leave Lily with this office all by herself, and your mom would freak out anyway. So.
Yeah, I know. Listen, I know with this Lombard trial coming up, you're going to have a lot on your mind, but once it's all over, I would like the two of us to sit down and have a nice, long talk about the future.
Paul, why don't we just enjoy the present right now, okay?
I'm all for that. Well, you know, this thing about you staying at the carriage house alone while I'm away, I'm still not too happy about it. Couldn't you stay with your mom or at least ask her to stay with you?
Okay, maybe I'll do that. She's been feeling kind of down lately. I guess she'd appreciate the company.
Leaves are really starting to fall, aren't they?
Oh, hi. Yeah, it's really beautiful, isn't it?
Look at that tree over there. Practically bare already. It's going to be a long, long time till spring.
Bob, that sounds so sad. Doesn't sound like you at all.
Just one of those days. Susan, I owe you an apology. You asked me how things were at home. Well, they've changed a lot. Kim and I decided we might have a better chance to get past these problems we're having if we separated, so I moved out. I don't know why I didn't tell you that when you asked me.
Well, I can think of a couple of reasons. Good ones.
Have I the one of you seen Duke this morning?
No.
No, except he's supposed to work for me today in the lab.
Oh. If you do, would you have him call me or Tom? Either
Sure.
one. Oh, by the way, this is for you. That's from Tom.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
John,
What?
Are you okay?
Yeah, well, I'd be better if I heard from Duke. I'll see you.
The keys to Blake Stevens' apartment. I'm going to sublet on a short-term basis. Well, I guess I better get my suitcases over there, unpack my clothes before they're creased permanently. I'm not too handy with an iron.
Well, I could... I know a very good housekeeper. I have a very good housekeeper who also does laundry.
Oh, well, I may take you up on that at some point.
Well, I don't think you're going to be there that long, are you?
Kim and I are going to continue the counseling with Matt.
Well, good. That's positive.
Yeah. Still, it looks like a long, cold winter.
How to bake moist, delicious muffins and start the day right. Take a rising sun, some sleepy ones, and Duncan Hines Blueberry Muffins, the only mix with real blueberries and no artificial flavors. Fill, bake, and watch them wake. Hot, moist, and now 92% fat-free. Duncan Hines Blueberry Muffins are a great way to start your family's day.
How to make your moist, delicious best.
Duncan Hines.
2 days ago, my life changed. Mom brought joy. She says it gets dishes so clean they shine. That was my downfall. See, I've been slipping Brussels sprouts to my faithful companion. Now, Mom looks in this clean, shiny plate and catches the whole maneuver.
Joy's clean rinsing formula was made to remove dishwater film, so there's nothing left on dishes but the shine.
If your mom gets Joy, you'd better learn to like Brussels sprouts.
Joy, the clean comes shining through.
You know how it is when you ask,
Where's your other sock?
I don't know.
my pen,
I forget.
your hamster,
I don't remember.
but give them the memory game.
I can match this flower with this flower. I can match this bee with this bee.
Kids have amazing memory skills, and developing them helps learning. That's why there are 5 different memory games so your kids can have fun as they grow out of one and into another.
Have you had your bath yet?
I can't remember.
The Memory Games from Milton Bradley.
On Parent-Teacher Night, will Buck become the teacher's pet?
Or would you rather I made you stand in the corner and wear a pointy hat?
What else would I be wearing? Uncle Buck. Then, is the Major missing in action?
Who's the major anyway?
Oh, one of his boring marine functions.
It's a wild Major Dad after Uncle Buck tonight.
Get ready for WIOU premiering Wednesday, October 24th.
Kim?
I'm in the den, John.
Hi. Duke is not in the apartment, and I was wondering if you had talked to him before he left this morning.
No, I had an early meeting with Tonio, so I didn't see him.
Oh, that's a rotten way to start the day, but at least things only have one way to go, up, right?
Not today, I'm afraid. Bob moved out today. It's got to be too much, the two of us, trying to live in the same roof. So, we're hoping the time apart will give us a new perspective.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sure it's only a temporary thing. Positive. I hate to run on you, but I really do have to find you.
Okay.
Listen, I'm sure you don't want me to say anything to Lucinda, right?
Oh. Well, listen, go on. I mean, sure. It's not the kind of thing you can keep a secret, unfortunately.
No. I'll call you.
Well, I will make sure heads roll for messing up our lunch reservations downstairs.
That's all right. With every table full, it would have been too noisy to really talk anyway.
Fortunately, I know a nice little Italian restaurant around the corner that I'm sure will be able to fit us in. Now, listen, are you busy tomorrow? Do you think you could get some free time to fly to Oakdale to meet with Lucinda?
Well, let's see. If I juggle some appointments, and I think I can get free by late morning.
Okay.
Now, what do I do? Fly into Chicago and then transfer?
No. You just tell me when you're ready to leave, and Lucinda will send the company jet.
How extravagant.
Yeah.
Well, I'll let you know by the end of today. But in that case, I think I better get back to the office if I'm going to be gone all day tomorrow.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. But there is still a few things I want to go over with you before you meet Lucinda. So, how about a drink later on? Maybe dinner?
All right. Well, if you prefer, we can just talk on the jet tomorrow.
Well, I'm not going to be flying back tomorrow. I'm still going to conduct a few interviews here, and Ellie's coming in tonight.
So you're not spending the evening with her?
I wish. She handles PR for Barbara Ryan Originals, and Barbara's got a fashion show tomorrow, so I think she's going to be preoccupied with that. So, unfortunately, I'm free as a bird.
Have you and Ellie set a date yet?
No, we're, well, we're not technically engaged. We're, well, it's kind of hard to explain.
Relationships always are, aren't they?
How true. You know, Connor, I really hope you and Lucinda can come to some agreement, because I think you would be a terrific addition to the Walsh family, as Lucinda likes to call it.
I'd like that, too.
No, still no answer at Duke. Duke's not here yet?
Darling, what was it that Tom said to you that galvanized you to action like that?
Nothing important. He hasn't called here by any
not
chance,
me,
has
but,
he?
Called my office this morning.
What did he want?
I've no idea. I called him back, but there was no answer.
Well, where the hell is he? It's getting late.
Well, I'm right here. I'm not late. I'm on
There
right on
you
time.
are. Are you okay?
Yeah, sure.
Where have you
fine.
been? I've been looking all over town for you.
Well, you know, I had to go buy the suit and stuff and have it altered, and my shoes, I got them shine and stuff, and the haircut, that took some time.
What haircut?
What haircut?
Yeah.
Look at this. Look, they cut at least 2 inches off. What do you think? You know, and then I had to go to the florist, and, these are for you, Mom.
Oh, my heavens. Well, I don't know what to say, Duke.
Let me put them in water.
Okay, well, great. Now that we're all here, you can get out these adoption papers, and we'll sign them, okay?
Hold it, Papa. I'm sorry. Mr. Bingham, I tried calling you this morning. I thought about this all last night, and, I can't go through with it.
Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Almond Joy's got nuts, nuts. Almond Joy's got rich milk chocolate, coconut and munching up too. Mounds got deep dark chocolate and chewy coconut. Ooh. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Almond Joy's got nuts, nuts. Because sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you.
The Osterizer Blender, one of the best one-man shows in the business, is adding a little something to the act. The food processor accessory. Take it away, kids. Together, they're performing more steps than ever before. The Osterizer Blender with the food processor accessory. It's a whole new act from Oster. Yeah.
There was no joy in Diaperville. The team was all wet. First out was Loves, then Pampers. But hold on, fans, don't fret. Here comes Mighty Huggies with the driest diaper yet.
Yes, fans, Huggies diapers for him and her have leakage control shields to help block leaks and a unique inner layer to keep skin drier than Pampers or Loves.
Now the pitcher throws his fastball, and now the game is won. For Huggies has come through, and it's a home run. Huggies, happily ever after.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
Designer Clark Garrison has finally made it. And he's got a spring collection you won't want to miss, because...
Our spring is hot.
The bold and the beautiful. This week.
This is CBS.
It's a controversy that won't die down. Was Errol Flynn the evil, mentally unbalanced, wicked person one biographer described? Get the inside story on Hollywood's greatest swashbuckling hero, only on Entertainment Tonight.
Entertainment Tonight at 7, here on TV6.
The Leggett Day sale is going on now with classic looks for boys. Come on, let them wear what they like. Members only, and Hearst.
A real big sale for you to save.
Shop the Leggett Day sale, going on now.
Lifestyle, Leggett style.
This is a great sale.
We've loaded up new Great Additions brownies with lots of great extras, like sprinkles and frosting in our Funfetti Frosted Brownies.
Lots of them.
Select California walnuts in our walnut brownies.
Lots of them.
And yummy chocolate morsels in our double chocolate brownies.
Lots of them.
So, if you like your brownies loaded, you'll love new Great Additions brownies.
Oh, nothing says lovin' like my Great Editions brownies. Woohoo!
TV6, your first choice for news at 6.
And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
What do you mean you can't?
Ever since we got the ball rolling on this thing, I've had the feeling that Lucy's had some reservations about all this. And last night, I think I finally figured out why. Mr. Bingham, I want to ask you something. Once I become Lucy's son officially, that's going to make me one of her legal heirs, isn't it?
Yes, that's correct, Duke.
Well, I don't want that. Lucy, I just want to tell you, I'm really pleased that you're willing to be my mother and all, but it's not because you're rich. See, I don't want to take anything away from your daughters, and I'm afraid there's no way I'm going to sign that piece of paper unless you can put some sort of clause in there saying I'll never inherit a penny from you. So, Mr. Bingham, that's why I called you this morning. Do you think there's a way we can put a clause like that into the agreement?
Of course. I can draft a statement to that effect, but I can't do it right this minute. It has to be worded properly, and, of course, the whole thing will have to be retyped with the revisions in it. You're really something, you know that?
What do you think, Ambrose? You think you can get a clause like that drafted into this thing today?
Sure, no problem.
Well, what do you say? 5 o'clock. We all meet back here. Is that okay with you?
Fine,
Good.
Fine.
Good.
You know, and Duke, I really appreciate your efforts. You look so distinguished. You really do in the hair. Why don't we all go in and have lunch together in the executive dining room? If you'll join us, please, James.
I gotta make a phone call real
Use
quick,
my
but...
phone, okay, son?
Thanks.
All right, we'll go ahead.
Oh, by the way, I think you give Tom a call, too, will you? Okay?
Sure. That's who I was going to call.
All right.
Hi.
Hi. Hello. Duke! You know how relieved I am to hear your voice? Where have you been all morning? Does John know you're okay?
Barbara, I thought that you'd be in New York by now.
Well, we're on our way to the airport. Now, Barbara keeps saying that Dr. Samuel says it's okay for her to fly.
Honey, I told you 100 times, if it weren't okay for me to fly, I would be taking the train.
I do understand.
Okay?
101 times.
It's fine. Just want to talk to Martha.
Yeah, I do. That's exactly why we're so worried about you.
I'm sorry, man. I had no idea I'd lost Mendenoff. You know, I seem to be screwing up a lot these days. Listen, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to call you. I accidentally let it slip to Paul and Emily that I'd be testifying at the trial against Lombard. But they swore they wouldn't tell anybody anything.
Look, it's okay. Just be more careful next time. Bye. Hal, could I talk to you a second about some police business?
Yeah, it might be a good time right now, since my wife has something mysterious she wants to discuss with your wife. So, what's up?
Well, what? What's up? What? I know things haven't always been so good between us, Margot, but hopefully that's all changing. Anyway, Hal's very worried about me making this trip, and I thought maybe you could kind of keep an eye on him for me while I'm gone. You know, left to his own devices, all he's ever going to eat are
potato chips
and beer.
Right, I know. Well, yeah, I can do that. It's no problem.
Oh, that would be great. And maybe he could spend some time with Adam, too. I know that would make him very happy.
Yeah, sure, that can be arranged. You know, Barbara, I gotta ask you something I don't understand. I mean, it's very obvious to me right now how much you love Hal. And, you know, even though you knew that he'd forgiven you and he wanted nothing more than you to come home and you could work things out, why'd you stay away all those months?
I can't really explain that. All I can say is that I thought I was doing what was best for Hal and for me.
So, Emily, are you going to come with us to the airport, right?
You bet. I'm still hoping I can get her on the plane once we get there.
Well, we have been over and over this.
I'm still allowed to wish, aren't I? And it's got nothing to do with jealousy, either.
Oh, I wish I could believe that.
No, it's just this thing. Guy's obviously got a thing for you, and I just don't like the way he looks at you.
Guys, who are we talking about, if you don't mind me asking?
Frank Wendell, you know, Julie's ex. He keeps showing up where we are. Twice, actually, at the office last night. Once at Emilio's, and at the Mona Lisa again. He says he's in town because of Julie, but I just don't buy it.
Well, he's been trying to hit Caleb up for money, and he says he's going to pass it on to Julie, but Caleb doesn't buy that either.
See? That's why he's in town. It has nothing to do with me.
Fine. But anyway, while I'm gone, if he comes up to you, I would like you to turn around and walk the other way fast.
No, I think that's good advice. Frank Wendell's bad news.
Okay, okay. I have been duly warned. I will keep my guard up. All right? Do you have any more mail?
I went to Bobby Luderman's party. I had the best time. His mom made potatoes that were so curly. They were the most fun. Marjorie found one that was a mile long. I asked Bobby's mom what kind of potatoes they were. They were new, or I hit a golden twirl. I told his mom it was the best party I ever went to.
I feel fabulous. Tylenol Sinus took away the pressure. It took away the pain. It took away the pounding. I like that it's a Tylenol product. I trust that name.
Tylenol Sinus, the strength you need from the name you trust.
It was Peter. He was coughing, sneezing, his nose was running. It was his worst cold ever. Then I remembered Pediacare has the formula my pediatrician prefers.
Pediatricians trust the care in Pediacare.
Now that he's better, I feel better too.
I'm really sorry. I feel bad about running out on you this morning. I know you're feeling kind of down, but I really did have to find Duke.
It's okay, understood. Besides which, you know, tell you the truth, I really didn't feel like talking to anybody this morning anyway. You know what the really hard part is? Trying to explain to Chris that his daddy's not going to come home tonight. I mean, that's so tough.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah. I saw Chris out in front. So I was coming in with Joyce. He was riding his tricycle. Would have run me down if I hadn't jumped out of the way. Aimed the thing right at me.
No, you stop that. You're exaggerating.
Oh, I'm not exaggerating one bit. I think in that little 4-year-old mind of his, he thinks I'm responsible for all the tension that's been going on in this household lately. And listen, in a funny way, I think he's right.
Will you stop that? Will you stop that? You and I spent all of that time together so that we could help our son. I'll be damned if I'm going to feel guilty about that. And you're not going to... Now, stop it. I mean it.
Oh. Can I be blunt?
When have you ever not been?
Bob and Susan, look. They had one night together. One. Midlife crisis or something for Bob? I don't know. One thing I do know, though. He regrets his mistake. Couldn't you just accept it as that, a mistake, and have him back? You're still in love with the guy. I know that. I mean, you wouldn't be like this if you weren't.
You're right about that. You know something? The thing of it is, whether it was one night or 10 nights, I can't help it. I know. It just hurts me. And now, even though he's not involved with her anymore sexually, I mean, on an emotional level, they're so close. I mean, they're closer than they ever were.
Maybe she gives him something that he needs. Oh, wait a minute. I know that sounds crazy. That's a wrong choice of words, but you do know what I mean.
No, I don't.
Well, I just think that in any marriage, no matter how great it is, how terrific it is, it's just unrealistic to think that you're going to get all your inspiration, all your stimulation from your spouse. I just don't think that happens. I think our needs are filled elsewhere. I know that mine are.
I hesitate to ask where.
Well, I'll tell you. I think here in this house, I think you for starters.
Me? What are you talking about?
My marriage is like a roller coaster. Being married to this woman is like being on a roller coaster. You go up and down and all around. It's crazy. I like it. I mean, most of the time it's a lot of fun. And we have a lot of fun. But there are times I just want to get my feet on the ground again. You know, I want to... And I think that's when I come over here. I think that's when I come to see you. You give me a comfort. I mean that. That doesn't mean, by the way, that I love my wife any less, and that doesn't mean that she should feel threatened by you.
I really have a hard time imagining Lucinda threatened by any woman.
Oh, yeah. She was threatened by Susan, and in a way, I think she still is.
You mean to tell me that Lucinda and I actually have something in common?
Boy, oh boy, with everything you've got going for you, looks and intelligence, warmth that you haven't even tapped yet, there's no... You're the last woman in the world who should feel intimidated or threatened by another woman. I'll tell you something else now. If Bob stays away too damn long, there are going to be guys lined up all around the block waiting to come in here and tell you how special you are. I mean that.
Thank you.
Well, I got to go back to work. You take care of yourself.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world. Okay? Welcome.
Victor, you are a sweetheart. Thank you so much.
Anything for a friend of Mrs. Munson's. I wish she was still living in the building.
You can put them right there. I'll put them away later.
Lisa, what are you doing?
Bob. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought that you'd still be at work. This is Victor. Victor, this is Dr. Hughes.
Building maintenance. Oh, nice to meet you, Dr. Hughes. Hope you'll be happy here. Well, I got to get back downstairs. You take care now.
Yeah, thank you. What are you doing here? What's this?
Oh, just brought you over some basic things. I didn't bring very much because I know you're not going to be here too long. You and Kim will come to your senses.
I'll put them away.
Okay. Well, anything else I can get for you? How about sheets, blankets?
No, thanks. Blake left everything. I'm fine.
No, you're not. How in the world could you let a thing like this happen, Bob? Honestly, all day, I've been thinking about the time so many years ago when you and I decided to go our separate ways. And it was me.
Lisa, I don't really want to go
into...
into
No, Bob, you're such a smart man. Can't you think of something, just some way that you can convince Ken that you're through with Susan? Don't you realize what the two of you have? Hey, look, you're alive. You've got your health, and you've got so many years ahead, good years. Oh, I would give anything in the world if I could just have just a day with Earl, just even an hour with him. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't be.
Bob, I can't tell you how much I miss him. And now Shannon's gone, too. Oh, she was so wonderful. She was so full of life. I can just think that, all right, they're together now and they're happy. I'm sorry. I came here to help you, but now...
No. No apology is necessary. Not between old friends.
Oh.
At long last, almond lovers have something big to celebrate. Hershey's Kisses with almonds. The big idea.
We'd like to talk about our new favorite fruit juice.
Personally, I'd rather drink it.
Some people don't care that Sunsweet prune juice has more of 7 important vitamins and minerals than these other juices.
They just like Sunsweet because they like Sunsweet.
Mm-hmm.
Is 20 minutes too long to wait for the slow-cooked taste of long-grain rice? It is now. This is Minute Premium Long-Grain Rice, a different kind of rice from Minute. Slow-cooked taste, plump whole grains in 5 minutes. So why wait 20 minutes for the slow-simmered taste of long-grain rice when you can have it in 5? Minute Premium Long-Grain Rice, slow-cooked taste in 5 fast minutes. And try our fast-cooking brown rice, a natural source of rice bran.
Introducing an easier way for your family to call home.
Hi.
New MCI Personal 800. Now they don't need a calling card.
Honey. It's my sister. You've got to go now.
They don't need any money.
Hi, Mom.
Sweetheart. It's Bobby. You got to go.
They can call you anytime from any phone.
Susan. We got to go.
New MCI Personal 800.
It's the phone. No, it's not.
A very new, very affordable way to stay in touch.
They ate the same lunch, got the same heartburn, but his antacid is very different. His Tums has calcium. Most antacids don't. This one uses an aluminum salt. This uses aluminum and magnesium. So does this. But Tums is aluminum-free. Only Tums helps wipe out heartburn and gives you calcium you need every day.
Something my body needs anyway. I like that.
Calcium-rich, aluminum-free. Tums.
Hi, I just saw your mom and Hal talking to the agent.
Yeah, she has to give them that letter from Dr. Samuels or they won't let her fly.
Yeah, well, I did think it took a long time. Well, I'll frisk your wife like that and see how you like it, fella. I didn't like the way this guy manhandled
He
you.
didn't manhandle me. He just searched me very politely. I think I had to do that because I couldn't go through the x-ray machine.
Okay. Barbara, I've been thinking about something. That conversation that you had with Margot, does that have anything to do with the reason why I'm going over to Tom and Margot's for dinner tonight?
They would have asked you anyway.
Barbara.
And if it's a crime for a wife to want her husband to have some companionship and to eat properly while she is gone, well, then I am guilty. Do you have a problem with that?
No, I ain't got a problem with it. Thanks. Come on.
You realize that you left the tickets on your desk?
No, I didn't. I have
Yes, you did.
All right, Paul, this direct order, you take really good care of her, and this
You got it.
stays away. And you, you call me the minute you get in there. There's going to be a big trouble, right? Okay, and why don't you think about giving Ellie a few hours in New York so she can spend some time with Kurt?
Hey, you guys, it looks like they're getting ready to board your flight.
I'm going to go check us in. I got the ticket.
Okay.
Well, in that case, I'm going to miss you.
You too.
You take care of yourself, huh?
Hey, there you are.
What are you guys doing here?
Well, Dr. Samuels is going to give us the results of the amnio. Duke, you're wearing a tie.
I'm very proud of this young man. You know what he did this morning?
Poppy, come on.
Come on, now. He asked Ambrose Bingham if he would a clause in the adoption papers that said he was not going to inherit any of Lucinda's fortune. Doesn't want anything from her or the daughters.
Oh, that's great. But what about all your millions when you kick off, huh? Do we have to, Andy and I have to share it with Duke?
I don't know, Pop. Maybe we should put something in yours, you know, a clause.
So easy. Listen, what's yours is mine, right, kid?
Yeah, right.
Why do we change the subject from my imminent demise? I mean, this is getting morbid here. Come on.
To tell you the truth, I was a little ticked off that Lisa was at the apartment. But then I realized one of the reasons she came was to talk about Shannon. I really couldn't hold that against her.
Well, you always put everybody else's needs ahead of your own, don't you?
I don't know that that's true. If it is that bad?
Well, it depends. It is if it makes you lose touch with your own feelings. Look, maybe this time alone is going to be good for you. Maybe get you thinking a little bit about your own needs. About what you really want for yourself.
Double checks.
I love double checks better than the rest. Wheat, rice, double crunch, crackle, crisp, bite, munch.
It's slightly sweetened.
I love double checks better than the rest. Wheat, rice, double crunch, crackle, crisp, bite, munch. I love double checks better than the rest.
Bye.
Tonight, the sauce is ragu Old World style.
Don't hurt your hair. Moisturize with Alberto.
Don't jeopardize. Moisturize. Don't victimize. Moisturize. Don't compromise. Moisturize. Don't agonize. Moisturize.
Moisturize with Alberto Moisturizing Styling Mousse to hold your hair with style and softness. Don't hurt your hair. Go out with Alberto Mousse and try our gel, spritz, or spray.
I love my boyfriend, but I go out with Alberto.
Introducing Summer's Eve Feminine Bath. The bath and shower moisturizing cleanser designed especially for a woman. Gentle, non-irritating. It leaves your skin soft. Bring back freshness this gentle new way. Summer's Eve Feminine Bath.
1 club soda with lime.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I am sorry to get here so late. I had more loose ends to take care of at the office than I realized.
Oh, that's no problem. We'll have plenty of time to talk tomorrow. I am flying back to Oakdale on the jet with you.
What about your girlfriend?
Well, I have a feeling she's going to be so crazy with this fashion show, she's not going to get much of a chance to see me, so I was able to finish the interviews today. Oh, I think that's a messenger from one of the agencies. Excuse me.
Surprise!
Oh, man, you got to be good. Oh, it's so great to see you. How'd you do that? That's amazing. She's not such a slave driver after all, that Barbara, huh?
Yeah.
All right, now who's going to go first?
I'll tell you. After you, what do you say?
After I'm going first.
Get over there.
Okay. Where do you want
There
it?
you go, Cinda. Right
there in top. How lovely. Okay, I'll do it.
Well, you got that thing drafted.
Oh my God. I smelled it when I...
You have, you've christened
wait,
it.
wait, I'm
Just like a ship, eh?
Ship. I got it. All right, well, I can't sign them. It's too soggy.
Oh, well, don't worry, Lucinda. I have another copy in my briefcase.
Best, Mr. Bingham. You think of everything.
Ship.
Yeah.
All right.
There we go.
Another copy.
There we
Get the glass
go.
away. So my hands were shaking. All right. Here we go. There it is. Done.
John.
Darling.
Like that. John. Okay. There you are.
We should have music.
Come on, pal. Yep, right under, right there. And our witness.
Right here.
All right. There you go. Congratulations. Or, and the attorney of record. Saying congratulations to who here? That's great. Get your drink, get your drink.
Well,
Yes.
congratulations.
Yes. This is wonderful. What a day.
Well,
What a day, huh?
you
Yeah.
do.
Thank you.
Son, welcome to the family.
Here, here.
Here.
Hold on, I just want to say something. Next to the day that my pop found me here in Seattle, this is the happiest moment of my life. And I'm going to do the best to be the kind of son that makes both my parents proud.
You already have. You already have.
Duke. Oh, isn't he a beautiful boy? If I had a son, I'd want him to grow up and be
See that?
exactly like you are.
You may have to split your...
This year, American kids will miss 2.5 million days of school because of colds. The average American child will get 6 colds. But of the 107 cough and cold medicines, only one is the pediatrician's #1 recommended brand, Triaminic. It has no alcohol, no saccharin, no aspirin. So this season, when your kid gets one of those 6 colds,
You'll remember the Triaminic.
Triaminic and Triaminic Nightlight, made for kids.
They'll remember the love.
Now kids can talk to someone who speaks their own language. With the record and playback telephone, the line is always busy. The Fisher-Price Activity Walker shows kids how much fun it is to spin, dial, count, and eventually stand on their own 2 feet.
Sears Portrait Studio announces a store-wide clearance on smiles. Big smiles, little smiles, funny smiles. They're all on sale. This week, get $10 off our big 37-piece portrait package. 1 10x13 wall portrait, 2 8x10s, 3 5x7s, 15 wallets, and 16 portrait petites. Regularly $24.95, this week $14.95. But hurry, Sears $10 off sale ends soon. Don't miss it.
When Miles hires a sleazy tabloid journalist,
You have the cutest ears.
will Murphy lose her edge?
How could you let this happen?
Murphy Brown. Then, at a bachelor auction, will Suzanne make a bid for a night to remember?
Anthony and I are just employer and employee and nothing more.
Hi, Suzanne.
Hi, Anthony.
And it's the trials of Rosie O'Neill, all tonight.
Is Neil Frazier a local anchorman you can trust? Your worst nightmare. Find out when WIOU premieres Wednesday at 10 on CBS.
Coming up on 5:30 Live, the debate continues over the historic boundaries in Church Hill as opponents plan a march before tonight's City Council meeting. We'll have a live report today on 5:30 Live.
Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.